Alright, so I did the second coat over here. I left off the other day. Went and skim coated it here and skim coated it here. Sanded it a little bit where it had a couple lines in it. And then I put the trim back on the window. And I'm like, the window trim looks kind of boring now because the ceilings are now 11 foot tall and the trim on the window is just so small. So what I did was I cut up some crown molding that I had, and yeah, I'm going to be putting crown molding up on top of this ledge here. But what I'm going to be doing is putting a 1x6 up there. So first, you can see that's kind of the way it'll look. Of course, it's not painted or primed. Well, it was primed, but it's kind of dirty, the wood. I sanded it. Needs to be primered again. So yeah, the crown will go like that. And then where this gap is, I'm going to put some piece of, I think it's called panel board or something like that. Because I don't like this crack, I'll have this in the middle here. And I'll staple it or brad nail it right to the wood. I'll go all the way across. And I'll miter the ends there on the very end to give it a clean look. Here's the miter corner that I'm talking about. Little things like that, little miters on the corners and adding a little end piece, cap piece, that makes every bit of difference when you're doing this kind of work. Alright, just brad nail the crown into the wood, and I nailed this in with 2-inch brad nails into the plaster, and then the crown goes into the wood. I use, I think, 1-inch brad nails for the crown. And it really makes a big difference, that little crown molding, compared to what it was just plain without it. So I'm glad I did this. I will have a drape in there, so I put it a little higher. That way I can put the drape kind of here in the middle, so when you have it closed, you can still see the crown molding above the drape. The drape curtain rod will go right in between the wood. This is called panel molding. I only need 78 inches, so at the end I'll just nail it, cut a piece, miter the ends, and this is what it will look like. Okay, and then I'll primer it, paint it, and you can see the mitered edges. That makes a big difference too. Alright, just finished the first coat of paint, which is the primer paint. This is latex, Kilz latex primer in white color. So next it's ready for its the real paint, and it's looking good even in the primer. So I think I'm probably going to leave it white. It was like a off-white kind of color. It was this color. I don't know what the color it is, but you can see it's pretty off-white, eggshell or something. So I don't like that color. But it's looking pretty good. Again, tomorrow I'll go and pick up some more trim for that little crack there, and I'll put it on. I'll make another video after I'm done. So I got one wall done. As you can see, I got the ceiling, the old plaster on the ceiling to do. I did some of this, but I still got the rest of that to do there. This whole section here, and still got this wall to do somewhat, and a little bit over here. And the ceiling and some more rewiring, and I'm putting recessed lighting, so I got to take some more of this lath out and run the wiring for the lights. I got 4 lights I'm going to put in here, 2 LED ones here, probably 2 back here, and that should be good enough because I'll have another light here. And I might even put a light over here in the corner, so there'll be plenty of light. And I'm thinking to put some LED strips in here since it's an open crown. Put an LED strip here, and then I got an outlet right there that I can run it to. So yeah, it's gonna be real nice. All right, here we are the next day, guys. I got my panel molding piece, and I picked up a couple of these decor pieces. obviously one a lot smaller than the other, but I wanted to kind of play around, see which one I would like, because this is kind of plain here with nothing on it. So I thought a little wood ornament would be cool. This one looks like wings, like angel wings or something. And then you got this one. This one's quite bigger. Alright. So, I'm not sure. I think if I'm going to use this, I'd want to stain it some color, you know, because if you just paint it white on white, I don't think that'll look good. Yeah, I'm thinking one of these will look cool, so yeah, but I'm probably going to color those something. I'm not sure the color yet, but I'll probably won't figure out the color until I actually paint the walls. Maybe you could do like a color that's similar to the walls you're picking here or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna get this finished up right now. Alright, there's the finished results. Pretty happy the way it came out. I just primered that trim piece again because a bunch of nail holes in it. And then this trim will just go right up in here in the middle. I made it just enough. I might have to get just enough to fit in there, as you can see, like that. I might have to sand just a little bit on the tip, the middle tip, just a hair. That gives it just a little style. And you could stain that because it's wood. That little piece can be stained. It can be painted, silver, gold, stained cherry wood, maple, whatever color you like. Well, that's it for this video, guys. Anyways, that's how I transform my boring window case for my sliding door into what you see now. And again, this is unpainted. I still gotta paint it, but I'll do that later because I'm not quite sure what colors I'm gonna be picking yet. But yeah, there you go. Catch you guys in the next video.